South Africans continue to leave flowers at Madiba's Houghton home in Johannesburg. And the number of vehicles taking part in Kusatu's Drive Slow campaign on Joburg highways rises to about 400. I'm Richard Brooks. South Africans are continuing to leave flowers at former President Nelson Mandela's Houghton home in Johannesburg. They are saddened by the latest news that his health has deteriorated. Families are bringing their children to show them where the ailing statesman lives. The South Africans say they want to show their support to Madiba's family.
Since we got the news last night that Tata had actually become critical, it's just been a very sad day for us, and we felt that, as a family, we ought to reach out to the Mandela family, because for us, as a South African, for me, Mandela is not an icon as he's seen in the world. For us, he's the reason why we're actually in this neighborhood. He means more to us.
We live in Johannesburg, and it's very sad to know that he's critical, because he fought for freedom for all of us, and now that he's critical, it's sad.
Defence Minister Nosiviwe Mapisa-Nqakula has been spotted at the Pretoria Hospital where Madiba is currently receiving treatment. This morning, President Jacob Zuma thanked Nelson Mandela's doctors. Briefing the media in Johannesburg, he said the doctors had assured him that the breakdown of the ambulance sent to collect Madiba 16 days ago did not compromise his health. Another ambulance arrived only about 40 minutes later. Zuma's downplayed the incident.
We had about 7 doctors, among them specialists who were in the convoy, who were in the ambulance, and that made all the contingencies before leaving. And they therefore were in control of the situation at all material time at that time. And certainly, nobody can predict whether the car is going to break down or not. But what I was happy about is that they had made very good preparations, that on the event of anything, they were ready to deal with the situation. As a result, his health was not compromised.
Legal expert Seda Jazbay says senior prosecutor Glenys Breitenbach has a strong case against the National Prosecuting Authority, NPA. Breitenbach has filed an application in the Labour Court in Johannesburg demanding to be restored to her previous position. This after she was removed from the NPA's Specialised Commercial Crimes Unit to the office of the Acting National Director of Public Prosecutions. Breitenbach was earlier cleared on 15 internal charges by a disciplinary hearing. In the court papers, Breitenbach says the decision by the acting NDPP to move her from her job was unlawful. Jazbay explains.
I believe she has a very strong case of getting her job back, but whether the Labour Court will grant her that order is a different story. If a relationship between an employer and an employee reaches a position where it is unworkable, then of course the Labour Court looks at alternatives to the solution that Glenys Breitenbach seeks.
The number of vehicles taking part in Kusatu's Drive Slow campaign on Joburg highways has risen to about 400. This as the convoy continues on the N1 South heading towards Nasrec. Traffic is heavily backed up but under control. Monobogeng Sebedi reports.
The convoy is currently between Maritzburg and heading towards Nasrec on the M12. It will then proceed on the M1 North off-ramp on Smith Street, and finally motorists will meet back at the Kusatu House in Braamfontein, where they will disperse. The Kusatu Drive Slow was expected to end about 1:30, but has been delayed. Passing motorists continue to hoot in solidarity, while others are restless and disruptive due to the heavy traffic. No incidents have been reported. Police and traffic officials continue to monitor the situation.